My name's Dan Hong. I'm a chef. I run 2 restaurants in Sydney, Mr. Wong and Ms. G's. Well, I started cooking in 2001. Did most of my apprenticeship at fine dining restaurants. I got my first head chef job with Merivale, running a small bistro called Lotus in Potts Point. And the rest is history. So Mr. Wong's been open for 3 years, Ms. G's has been open for nearly 6 years. If I had another passion, well, I do have another passion, and that passion is sneakers. If I didn't sell a lot of them, I would have over 1,000 pairs, but I've sort of cut a lot of my collection down, and now I would say probably about 120. You know, it's all about quality, not quantity. I guess you can really judge someone by the shoes they wear. You know, if they're wearing Crocs or if they're wearing thongs or something like that, I mean, unless they're going to the beach, I can't talk to you. It's gone almost a little bit out of hand, where people are camping out up to 5 days before release and driving sort of the market value of every sneaker up. I'm glad I got into the game early, because most of the valuable shoes I acquired, I didn't pay too much for, and now they're worth quite a bit, but it doesn't really matter because I never plan to sell my favorite shoes anyway. I plan to keep them for the rest of my life. I'm wearing my favorite shoe of all time. So basically this is a New Balance 1500, made in the UK. And this is a collaboration, the first ever collaboration between Solbox, which is a German sneaker store in Berlin, and New Balance. Okay, so I just think it's an awesome quality sneaker. There's only 150 pairs in the world, and you know, for me this is a perfect sneaker. New Balance always reflects quality in sneakers, and they still do. Another favorite of mine is the Asics Gel 3 Pata, which is a collaboration with Pata, which is a sneaker store in Holland. I just love the colorway. I love sort of the pattern inside, the classic cross pattern, which is like a Pata sort of symbol. The laces are dope. Probably my favorite Asics of all time, and a top 3 sneaker for me. Flyknits are probably my favorite model of shoe right now. I've got about 60 pairs, and these are one of the rarest Flyknits you can get. This is the HCM Lunar Flyknit. Only released in Milan Nike Lab, and yeah, these are one of the most sought after Flyknits in the world actually. So it took me ages to find a pair in my size. I paid the most I've ever paid for a pair of sneakers, let's just say. Someone would probably pay about at least 3,000 euros for them. Gone are the days where you could just walk into Foot Locker on release day and get your favorite pair of Jordans or your favorite pair of whatever shoes you wanted. I started buying Jordans for Nami, my daughter, at a very young age, ever since she was born. And I would get 2 sizes all the time, like one for her to rock now and one for later. And she's up to about 40 pairs of Jordans, but there's so much hype created around shoes, especially with Adidas these days, especially when Kanye signed with Adidas, and everything they release has just been ridiculous. A lot of people who weren't into sneakers are now into sneakers because of Kanye. He's a really influential guy. He ate at Mr. Wong, and you know, he came with Kim. You know, that was all over the papers. So whatever he does is pretty influential. I must admit, I've got 2 pairs of Adidas Yeezys too. I mean, I'm a self-confessed hype beast.